Hey everybody, Watson here on Do Gaming, back with Crush. Today, we are taking on the Blanche Roots. I think her name is Blanche. Let's just Blanche, and her name is Blanche. Why is her name Blanche? Who is Blanche? I don't remember these like the characters updating. Like, I'm assuming Francine is the girl who looks like she's from Paris. Mur is the rabbit one I know, and Amelia is the brand new one, the Safari character. But today, Blanche, that's why you're here. Let's get going into this as quickly as possible. And let's see if it costs us another 100 diamonds to finish. So first and foremost, hello and good day. My name is Blanche and I'm a public sexual health nurse with the Center of Learning Intimate Technologies. It's a nurse, okay. What? Okay, this is a courtesy health service message to make sure that you are fully informed sexually conscious, let's just say it's conscious sexual, individual with knowledge on the basic fundamentals of sexual congress, sexual congress, intimacy, and consent. This is the greatest spam message in the history of spam messages. This isn't a thing. Is this a thing? This is a troll thing, isn't it? Let's go with this one. Like, it's not a thing. It's not. It can't be a thing. They're absolutely. They gotta be trolling us, boys and girls. 100%. No. I assure you that this is a genuine public outreach. Hear me out just for a moment. I'm scared. What is this? Okay, studies show that 50% of people are dumber than the national average. What? That's a major concern for any person looking to expose their genitalia for mutual sexual gratification? What? And so, if you're interested, I would be very pleased to provide a brief but comprehensive crash course in sexual health and intimate relations. What? If you don't identify with If you identify with the sexual participating gender and you are at least 18 years of age, just respond to this text to begin the course at any time. Otherwise, have yourself a great day, be safe, and have fun. What are we getting into? This one is just right off the bat. Yo, I'm a nurse. It's we're gonna learn about some birds and the bees, if you know what I'm saying. So are you 18? You ready to do this? What are we doing? What am I doing with my life? Okay, replying with, well, as I always say, there's no such thing as too much education. Yeah, exactly. Or, I wouldn't mind a refresher, but I usually require pretty detailed demonstrations. Oh no, let's go with too much education. Never too much education. You need at least 25 and a half years of college before you understand the inner workings of the human mind. That's the spirit. You took the words right out of my thumbs. Yeah, that she said that. She just typed that. She actually just said that. Okay, very cool, I guess. As an intimate technologies nurse, it is my life's mission to cultivate I just messed that up. Cultivate healthy attitudes towards sexuality and intimacy. To normalize this process, I'm very pleased to tell you that it is my intent to be as candid and graphic with you as you are comfortable with. Well, I'm uncomfortable. Let's just end the video, boys. Hope you. Kidding, of course. We got like probably 25 more minutes of this. If I cannot read. If it makes you feel more comfortable, please flirt with me as much as you like. Smiley face. I identify as a bisexual woman and enjoy sex very much. Well, I identify as someone who's into bisexual women who enjoys sex. Oh my god, this is actually part of the game. Wow, that is not what I thought you were going to say. This is actually part of the game. Sad Panda actually time to write this. Someone took time to write this. Okay. Until we dispel some of the taboos around sex and its cultural significance, we'll always be in danger of misunderstandings. Alright, let's begin. I would like to start with the proper use of a condom, if that's all right with you. So I'm assuming we're going to be learning a lot, like, so this right here, the taboo around sex and its cultural significance. Like, I'm assuming we're actually going to be learning something on today's episode, boys and girls. Like, maybe, like, maybe like that is kind of cool. So let's hope. Let's just hope this isn't just some weird nonsense. We actually do learn a little bit of something. I don't know. I feel pretty confident in that department, or I'm not really relevant. It's not really relevant for my interest, but go ahead, I suppose. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with this side. I get a drink for this one. Jeez Louise. Wow. Okay. I bet you are, but it's good to start with the basics, just so we're not operating under any common why can't I read these words? Common I know what this word is. Anyway, they're surprisingly common, yeah. Condoms are easy. Start by unpackaging the condom. Being careful not to damage it in your sexual hunger. I'm actually reading this. Okay. Try to always keep a fresh condom. Keeping one in your wallet or purse for too long could subject it to unneeded wear and tear, which is, yeah, absolutely. Make sure to arrange the condom so that it rolls down to the base. If you put it on backwards, it would be super uncomfortable. The last step is to put it to work. Engage in your activity of choice and enjoy. Am I supposed to practice? Do I get graded? Are we getting graded? Instructions unclear. Condom is on my TV. Wow. Let's go with this one. Are we getting graded for this? I hope not, because this is some nonsense. I tell you what, boys and girls, this is teehee no. Though if you would like to practice, I would recommend using an appropriate substitute. Fantastic, absolutely. Boys, we gotta go with the bananas. In my professional opinion, boys, the best way to get good with a condom is to practice, and there's nothing better for practicing than on a banana. Look at that, we're back to middle school, boys. Hold on a minute, I'll send you a picture for demonstrative purposes in 4 hours. So we're gonna skip this one. 5 diamonds, used, purchased, however you want to say that. Here, your banana should look something like this when you're finished. Already, first image, very cool. Let's see what this is, and that's the character. That's Blanche. That's Blanche. Wow. And that's either a very, very large banana, or she's not trying hard enough. I tell you what. Okay, this is a really like insane design. Like I'm just looking at like how much detail they actually put into this character. I'm kind of surprised. I don't know. It feels like it's straight out of some like MMO or some nonsense. I don't know, boys and girls. Wow, see how happy I am that you're doing a good job? If this were actual foreplay, I would be assuming a more receptive position. Take notes, ask questions. Wait, hold on, wait. Wait a second. Thanks for the visual aid. I really like your uniform. It's flattering. Or, wow, you're hotter than I even imagined. I was pretty much fantasizing the perfect woman. Marshmallow. Okay, thanks for the visual aid, boys and girls. I should not be saying boys and girls after the Jesus, dude. Oh my land. More like you're flattering. Oh, hold up. Is that a reference to the Keanu Reeves? Wait, when did this character come out? I'm glad you like it though. I experienced intense arousal at the thought of people fantasizing about me. Okay, well now that we are more acquainted, I would like to give you the opportunity to ask any questions you may have. Don't be shy. I'm a professional. She's a professional. I'm a professional. Hold up, boys. We're professionals. Okay, so you know it's gonna be a spicy good time. What's the most common sexual misconception? Or, really curious, what's your favorite activity? Let's go with this. The most common sexual misconception. I'm curious. Like, honestly, let's see if we can learn something from this. If we can actually take something from this character, this video, that'd be like this would be the best Crush episode there would be. Oh, great question. I don't think I could. I don't think I could, quantify which one is the worst, but I do have a favorite misconception I often like to clear up concerning blue ball. Oh, blue ball. We're talking about blue balls here, boys. Okay. Defined as an intense pain experienced by men that are brought to intense sexual stimulation without the release of ejaculation. This is a real occurrence and is poorly said, however, and regarding of his existence, it is not a reason to sidestep a sexual partner's right to say no. Any man left holding the bag should seek release through self-stimulation. They just called out like half my friends in high school. Okay, boys and girls. So yeah, this is whole blue balls bull crap. Yeah, it's not real. Like it's absolutely like it's actual, like it's garbage. Like it's actual garbage. So yeah, we're actually learning something. This is I can't believe this. We're learning crap in Crush. Boy, I would have never guessed. Okay, let's be complete. I would never guessed we'd be learning things in Crush. Like. What? I guess we have an hour wait though. It's 5. I guess we've spent 10 diamonds on Blanche so far. That's actually a decent segue into our next topic. Proper erogenous simulation techniques. I am so worried. Alright, but I might require more visual aids, or your enthusiasm is contagious. I mean, honestly, it really is. Like, at first I'm like, oh, this is gonna be super cringy and hard to read, but we're learning crap. Like, it's not just like, oh yeah, I'm just over-sexualized nurse, let's just do this, that. No, she's actually teaching us bullcrap, and I'm surprised. Okay, Sad Panda, why? Like, why? I guess why is the best question, but I'm glad it exists. Thanks. As I mentioned, I have considerable interest in this topic and I'm very excited to share. Every person's sexual desires are different. The most important thing is to encourage honesty and openness with yourself and partners, and don't neglect experimentation or exploring your tastes. There are, however, a few smart tips to keep in mind to increase the likelihood of satisfaction. What the devil? Okay, generally speaking, when it comes to persons with vulvar anatomy, proper foreplay is key. I probably said that V word completely wrong. I know what they're on about, but I think I said it wrong, okay? Now I have the mental image of 2 locks rubbing together. Oh, what? Okay. I knew you were going to say foreplay. I don't know what I'm going to... 2 locks rubbing together. What the devil, dude? What is Marshmallow on half the time? What am I on half the time? Honestly, I need to learn these things. I need to figure stuff out. This isn't rocket science, though rocket science itself can't escape a little bit of wow, Falafic. That's not wow. How come I can't say these words, dudes? I don't get it. Falafic comparison, exactly, yeah. Like rockets, you know what they're on about. Do not advance too quickly to rapid or intense stimulation. Building anticipation is vital. Tease your partner, tempt them, caress them, and start gently. I feel like I've been watching a lot of Mudahar and his like ordinary gamer like deep web browsing nonsense, and I feel like I'm reading one of those random goofy websites right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. If like I start speaking like Mudahar, I'm sorry. Feather touch. Direct stimulation before proceeding to firm and consistent massaging will dramatically increase the likelihood of the recipient achieving satisfaction. And finally, during any form of penetration, mix up deep and shallow thrusts. Keep them guessing. Still with me? Any questions? All seems pretty straightforward. Jeez Louise, still here, still hoping for a demonstration. Okay, let's just go with that one. We're not gonna get a demonstration, dudes. Holy crap. That'd be breaking TOS, I tell you what. And we got, yes, exactly. And of course, be receptive to your partner's desires. So don't just don't be like, oh, you know what? I'm not even going to comment. So I'm not going to commentary on the G's. I'm just going to read. And I'll put my 2 cents in maybe at some point. Okay, boys. If they beg for you to just let loose and go wild, throw the general stuff in the trash and get to work. When it comes to male genitalia, things are a little different. I can't. This is gonna be a weird episode, guys. I hope YouTube isn't too upsetty about this one. It's important for the recipient to be in an amorous frame of mind to maintain speed and altitude, so to speak. But you can achieve ascending levels of stimulation by incorporating many different actions, like a dance. I don't even want to know, dudes. Like. Be aware that overstimulation can affect people of all genders and orientations. Pay attention to your partner. That's the most important things. They keep reiterating that pay attention to your partner and all that. So you keep that. Why am I saying keep that in mind? Like, guys are like 12 at the time. What am I on about? Oh, geez. Okay, and for sitting through all of that, I'll be pleased to provide a demonstration of what we just discussed for your own pleasure. One moment, I need to find something suitable for my own tastes, and there's a 2-day wait. That is 40, so we're sitting at 50 diamonds already. Here you are, okay, and our second image of Blanche. Why do I keep calling her Blanche, okay, boys and girls, there we go. Okay, so she found an eggplant. I have reason to believe that it wasn't an eggplant in the original. Okay, let's be real. Jeez Louise. Okay, so she found an eggplant. Here's the image. Let's look at the image. This is it. Let's look at it. This is it. This is the game I choose to play. As you can see, I'm very pleased by results I'm having on my partner so far. I was having difficulty imagining until this moment. Thanks for the pick. That's one lucky eggplant. Eggplant emojis, boys. Oh my god. Oh, this is so bizarre. That's very kind of you to say, but there's always a chance that the eggplant will prefer something else, so it should be on. Wait, it's an eggplant. What? There's nothing worse than an eggplant sticking it out and hoping things will get better. That eggplant needs to speak up. I need to inform you that my time is almost up. Oh no, that I don't know what that face is called, but okay, so she's talking about an eggplant that needs to She's the eggplant whisperer, boys. I only have so long to speak with each person, though I wish it were more. Though I wish it were much more. Before I go, is there anything else I can cover or answer for you? Is it normal to have a thing for nurses? Because I think I do. Or you're amazing. I just want to know more of you. Let's go with that one. That one seems they're both ridiculous. Anyways, they're normal crush phone fling stuff. My fellow people. Why do I keep saying this nonsense? I'm just gonna. That makes me very happy to hear. After a frank discussion of sexual subject matter, I'm so happy that your first interest is knowing more about me. Oh, cool. Before I go then, I'll tell you my favorite sexual fantasy. I am terrified. I don't know why, I feel like it's gonna be something like just off the wall, like BDSM stuff or something. Like, it's not too off the wall, but you know what I'm saying. My favorite sexual fantasy is pleasuring an injured loved one. What? They're unable to do it themselves? I like to imagine that I'm visiting them to help them with a bunch of unrelated things, like checking their mail, fluffing their pillows, that sort of thing. So someone who is like body cast? I offer to give them a sponge bath, but as I bathe them, I notice them becoming aroused. They start breathing heavy and become sensitive to touch. What? I said it was gonna be something weird, and this is not what I expected. Let's be okay. I guess yeah, it's on the record. I said it's probably gonna be something off the wall and weird, and yeah, they're somewhat embarrassed. They've never had it before, but now they tell me their true intimate feelings. I'm delighted. I've seen the soap opera. Does your evil / naughty twin come in to help? Oh my goodness. Well, if I had a beautiful nurse friend, I'd probably feel the same way. What am I doing? What is this? Why? That's the question of the day, boys. Why? Also, I feel like we're gonna have a massive, a 50 bloody diamond weight, and so we're gonna spend another 100 on her, right? I mean, I'm a nurse, and even I'm attracted to nurses. That probably sounds a bit narcissistic. Anyway, I begin to clean them again, softly rubbing and scrubbing them. She's lit as a full body cast person, or they're unable to move. I sit so they can see how excited I'm getting. She's crazy. She's somewhat actually insane, and I then explore and pleasure them to the best of my abilities. Like, she's talking about someone who she cares about, who can't help themselves because of an injury. And then she does this nonsense to them. Okay, so we have an hour wait, 5 diamonds. That, as a professional, I should know, we always use proper protection even when we even begin to make love. After we're finished, they feel so much better. Oh my goodness. What? One more sponge bath and I'm back on my rounds. This is by far my favorite fantasy. It's illegal. It's possibly illegal. Like, what do you mean? I should know. This scenario is not one I consider somewhat fetishistic. Wait, because she doesn't consider it fetishy. This scenario is not fetishy in the slight. Okay, well, I mean, is it not? I guess she's the professional here. I would not engage in this scenario in reality. It would be an excellent role-playing scenario with a romantic partner, though. Okay, cool. So she's not going the illegal route. It's just the roleplay. Jeez Louise. All right, I should go. But I've enjoyed our time together very much. I really, really hope I get a chance to talk with you again, or I did more than enjoy it. Just so you know, I'm gonna go with this first one. It's not as bloody painful on my eyes to read. So, jeez. What am I on about? Anyways, so she's all like, I do as well. I am not telling you this simply for pleasantries. I enjoyed our interaction immensely. Very cool. Cool. So I'm assuming, like, based on how she is, like, she's probably gonna be the next wave of, like, dateable characters after, you know, the following 3, the 3 that are coming out. She'll probably be a part of the next batch. All right. As the final part of this public health service, I would like to stress the importance of consent. Back with the consent, absolutely. If we, as a society, could gain a greater understanding of consent, we would all be much better off. And that is completely true. I agree with that 100%. Oh my goodness. Okay. Recognizing what consent is, what it looks like, and feeling safe to give and recite it will lead to much healthier and more pleasurable relationships. So my final visual aid is a test for you to see if it presents a clear example of consent. Please stand by. Taking this photo will take some preparation. It is a 3-day wait, costing us, 50. Is she 110? I think she's 110. We're just gonna say she's 100 diamonds. So the phone flings have been boosted to each 100 diamonds to complete quickly, which is a little sad. All right, ready, and she's ready to go, boys. Let's see if we can pass this test. I doubt it. Wow, I'm terrible. If your partner looks like this, do you feel you have consent? Let's find out. Let's see. This is the file image, boys, and that's it. That's it. Look at the devil's going on with her face. Okay. Anyways, so here's the final image of blank. Wow, Blanche. Her name is Blanche. We've been talking to her for the last 23 minutes, and I still can't say her goofy name. Anyway, so final image, and I'm assuming this means consent. Absolutely. Notice how happy and enthusiastic I am about what is about to happen. Well, you do look enthusiastic, but I can't hear what you're saying, so I'm going to say maybe. Well, I feel like this is 90% of the way there, but okay. They weren't saying maybe. It's a maybe, since, you know, there's no words and it could be taken out of context. It could be framed weird. We don't know. We don't know it. Yes, so well done. Well done. It's a maybe, you backwoods animals. The right answer is that consent doesn't really look like anything. Okay. I mean, I might have a grouchy face, or I might be just really bad at playing Twister. Hold up, what? So it's always a good time to ask for consent. Ask 100%, boys. Every time. Consent sounds like yes, and then probably lots of other fun sounds after that. Okay, thank you so much for chatting with me today. It was a distinct pleasure. Oh my god. I wish you happiness and good health. Well, thanks. Take care. Heart emoji. So there, that was the Blanche route. That was a ride. Like so we learned some basic nonsense, basic good points, basic good points, which you should all, you know, probably take notes and make sure you don't break any of those I need to stop saying goofy as a filler word. I really do. Don't break those rules, okay? Don't. It's just 100%. I like this character. I really like this character. Just like, it's an interesting topic of conversation, which here in the States we don't really have. That's not really a thing that happens often. Now, this is a Canadian game, of course, so they have probably a much better way of teaching things, because unlike States, they're probably not prudes. Let's be completely honest, okay? Like, the States the way they teach stuff is really prudish and dumb. So we've learned a lot today. I'm surprised we learned anything, really. So guys, if you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. What's your opinion on Blanche? Is she awesome? Do you like? I think she's one of the better phone fling characters. Like, I won't say she's kind of blunt, but like all these characters, they're just a fling. They just like, oh yes, and she's like, I'm here to teach you stuff. Sit down, listen, and I like that. That's really spicy, my dudes. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Make sure to check us out over on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, starting at noon U.S. Central Time. We play all sorts of nonsense. We don't play Crush because that's strictly for YouTube. Hope you enjoyed though. Adios.